and you didn't play anything wrong. But sometimes, as musicians, when we're playing, we anticipate something's going to go wrong, or we weren't totally happy with something, so it's sometimes better to stop. I think it's incredibly cool and incredibly humanizing that he's left this in the video, because he could have just edited that out and started later, and it sounded flawless, but for some reason he thought, no, I'm not comfortable with this. And you can see the way he moved to, like, he readjusted how he was sitting to get more comfortable and get more in the zone. It's just really cool that even a monster player like this guy will have a moment where he goes, that's not happening, I'm gonna do another pop at it. Brilliant.
Oke, sebelum kita mulai video ini, ada baiknya kita subscribe dan saling support ya. Support lagi channel ini, Halipers Indonesia. Oke, semoga buat kalian berkah selalu, sehat selalu. Buat yang menonton video ini, jangan lupa untuk terus berkarya dan bangga jadi orang Indonesia. Oke, check it out. Komentar yang positif.
Really nice slides with his little finger. And he's using his little finger as the drum of the guitar again. Bluesy lines for days. Nice one. Very smooth. Slides and fills everywhere. You can really hear the melody coming through, keeping the chord voicings a bit more sparse. They don't overpower it. A little bluesy bend as well. Taking some liberties here and there, because it's a blues song after all. Pause is so effective, isn't it? Like stab where the song comes back in. Really great the way the bass line kind of moves up. He's managed to capture that as well. Slides, like, pause it for a second here. There's a slide in particular he did, right? That, what he's doing there is using the blues note, so a flat 5, and it just makes things sound a bit bluesier. He's sliding into it because it's a note that's very tense, so if you just touch on it a little bit and then come back from it, it can add this slight bluesy angst without derailing a song, and he's managing to work these things in to the acoustic guitar while still keeping the whole song progressing. Listen to that one more time. Really steady timing, but also what you call rubato, which is taking slight liberties with the timing, stretching things out a little bit, like there, pulling back a tiny bit, or rushing a tiny bit like I did there, to make the piece more expressive, less metronomic and more human, but still very much in time. What's really cool here is when he strums the last note, he's doing the pinky hit as well. So he's hitting the guitar with his little fingernail while still hitting a string. I don't think I've seen him do that before. I've seen him do this like a snare, but he's still picking a note, hitting it at the same time. That's incredibly cool. You can see it here. So he's strumming and tapping at the same time. Very nice, very nice. Getting some of that Gary Moore bending action in as well. More blues note stuff going on there. Just that little bit there. So this kind of just sliding from the 3rd fret very quickly. Up a semitone to the 4th, back down, pulling off to the 1st fret, and 2nd fret on the G. See, it's much better than if you go or slide all the way. Not bluesy enough, but this, that's it. It's almost kind of folky, this part of the song. Really, really nailing that kind of bluesy quarter tone thing. Upward rake, back to the main theme. Tiny little bends to add a bit more inflection, a bit more emotion. Making use of a different tuning, I think, here. Might just be drop D. Fingers of steel to bend on an acoustic like that. Okay, putting that back. What's really lovely here is he's playing more softly. Now the sound's quite compressed so that everything stays the same level, so you don't have to keep moving the volume control up and down, but you can hear change in timbre, the texture of the note, just at this bit here. Here, there. Not hitting the strings as hard, lowering the dynamic to get across the kind of emotion, kind of sorrow that's in the song. Using this